was in my hometown. My hometown is called Hoyerswerda, southeast of Berlin in eastern Germany. And I do believe it was a Thursday night. And Thursday night, we always went out to a club dancing. And so me and my then boyfriend went out to the club. We were dancing and went for a walk. And then when we came back, someone came in who has just watched the news on TV and said, like, the wall came down, the wall came down. And we were kind of really perplexed and saying, like, what wall? Although the weeks before, everything was leading up to the fall of the wall. But at that moment, no one really expected that, right? So then that was just a big reason to have a big party at the club. And everyone was dancing, and it was free beer, and everyone was happy. And then we didn't really talk about it. We didn't really talk about that big milestone in history. It was just a good reason to party, to celebrate. I was 16 or 17 when that happened. And then I went home, and it wasn't that late. I think it was 11 at night, and my mom was asleep on the couch. And I woke her up, and I was like, did you hear the news? The wall came down. And she was just like, yeah, whatever, go to bed. And I was like, okay. Went to bed. Next morning I had to go to school, I think it's 7 o'clock. Our school started really early in East Germany. And I went to school, and this is when it hit me, because half of our class was gone, right? They went to Berlin to check out what's going on in Berlin. And this is when it really started to come down, and then we talked with the teacher about it. I think first period, we still had class as if nothing had happened, and then I think the teachers, when it was really obvious that so many students were missing class, then we started talking about what happened and where would it lead and so on and so forth. And I went to West Berlin for the very first time a week later after the wall came down. And I still have my little East German passport that we all got when we were 14, Personalausweis, personal identification passport, or whatever you called it. And still have it to this day with my first stamp of being in West Germany. And being in West Germany was totally overwhelming. Oh my God, my first day in West Berlin, it was very overwhelming. Everything was so shiny and so colorful, and yeah.